What is up, you guys? You guys are getting a triple one today from me, okay? Today is the day of rest, so I'm just laying here pretty much catching up on everything so I can give y'all my great, good, and real opinion about the situations. That last video that I just did, I swear, sometimes, excuse me, y'all, I swear sometimes the people in the comments be irritating. They just, some of those comments be like getting beside me. Okay, I can deal with it for the most part. It doesn't really bother me. I have thick skin. But when people start bringing God and the Bible and stuff that they clearly know is just off, then yeah, I have a strong opinion about it. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. We are here to talk about Ray J and Princess Love and this video that Ray J put out or went live on Instagram with his kids, and apparently he and Princess Love had an altercation, and the kids were visibly upset, and Ray J went live and just wanted the whole world to know what was going on. So I'm just gonna play this clip real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all and give y'all my
Want to
commentary.
make sure are you good? Dada never did nothing to anybody, right? Mama never did nothing to me. Dada never did nothing to mama, right? Everything is safe. Have we not? Have Dada put hands on mama or mama put hands on Dada? No, right? Okay, so there's no reason to call the police, right?
Is it just a movie?
We're just making a movie. We're just playing, okay?
No, can we go to your house?
We can go to my house, but I just want to make sure everything is safe here with Melody and everybody.
Oh, can we go to my house first? But can we go to your house right now?
Go get you a sweater. Go get a sweater and we'll go. But nothing crazy has happened. I got it all on tape. All right, so let's get you some, let's put on your shoes.
I don't want to leaving.
I gotta leave, baby. I don't want anything that, everything's okay. I just want to make sure everything is safe. I love your mom. Your mom loves me. No, I love your mom. Your mom loves me. I just want to keep it documented that nothing is happening and that we both respect each other and love each other. This was just a pretend thing, okay? We just had an argument, okay? I don't want it to get out of hand, and I wanted to make sure it's recorded and seen so we're all super safe. Just because somebody has a disagreement doesn't mean anything, you know? Calling the police over a disagreement is loud, and I'm not with that. Okay? I love you. Your mom loves you. Did you check on your mom? Go check on her one more time. Tell her you're going with Dada. Go do it one more time and tell her you're going with Dada. You have to one more time so she knows you're going with me, okay? That's the right thing to do. Huh? We're just going.
So you guys, that was part one. There is a part two to this, but I just didn't think that it was necessary to keep on listening to these kids basically traumatized, and that's just what it is. And this is a prime example of why certain things you shouldn't do in front of your kids. I know we all get emotional, and especially when you're dealing with situations where people love one another, that saying that there's a thin line between love and hate is like the most realest statement ever, because you can love somebody so much and they can do something. They're the only people that love you can do something that will make you hate them. Because if you did love them and they were just nobody to you, you really wouldn't care. So that saying is so deep and so true. But it's a sad situation that these kids have to suffer, and that's why I just feel like if you're gonna get into a marriage or any type of partnership where you're going to involve kids, like, make sure that you guys are, this is you're in it for the long haul, because the kids are the ones who really hurt the most in these situations. And people just see kids as, like, oh well, they're just kids, they don't understand. But for real, it's very selfish. It's very selfish for you, for a man or a woman, to be in a marriage and start to just only think about themselves and not consider the other person. And that's the reason why people end up in divorces and situations like this, because somebody was being selfish in the situation, and that's whether they are only considering how they feel or how that person makes them feel, or if they just feel like, oh, I need to do something else with my life besides be here with my family and my kids, because something is going to be amiss with those kids. Like something is going to happen. And even if, let's just say, for shits and giggles, because I'm always going to advocate for families, I'm always going to advocate for marriage, I'm always going to advocate for that. But let's just say that you guys are separated, things didn't work out, and now you're having to co-parent. It's just certain things that you should not be doing in front of your kids. You should not be arguing in front of your kids. You should not be, especially being physical or anything of that nature in front of your kids, because your kids are solely affected by it. And it actually, what you're actually doing is showing them how to get through situations in life. Now, I had a wake up call, and I'm telling you this because I'm gonna keep it. I always say that, everything is about being real on this channel, right? And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. And this is what changed my mind about a lot of things and made me look at things differently. So I got into an argument with my husband. Okay, not to say that marriages, you won't go through things, you won't have disagreements, but it's all in how you handle those disagreements. So my husband and I, we got into an argument, and so in this particular argument, I just started throwing stuff. I was upset, I was crying, yelling, because I was so mad. And I never thought that, hey, this is affecting my daughters. Like, my daughters are watching me and watching how I'm responding to this. I never thought about that. Never thought about that in a million years. So my kids are, they're pretty calm, easygoing kids. They don't really, they argue with one another. They're teenagers, so that's what they do. But one day, my oldest daughter and I, she was very upset with me. I forgot what we were even getting into an argument about, but she got very upset with me, right? And she started crying and she threw something. She threw her teddy bear or something. And I'm looking at her like, girl, I was like, don't make me hurt you. Like, I was ready to go upside my daughter's head, in which I don't spank my kids. Like, I did when they were younger, but all kids don't have to be physically, spanked. I could tell my kids that, hey, I'm disappointed in you, and they will bust out crying, because that's just the type of kids that they are. So I never really had to spank them. Now, I may have popped them here and there when they were, little, but not, as they got older. I don't lay hands on my kids. So, anyway, so when she did that, first of all, it shocked me. And then I'm like, girl, like, don't play with me like that, because I will go upside your freaking head. Right. So I got so mad. I just ended up leaving, going out, kind of gather my thoughts and stuff, because you never want to discipline your kids when you're angry. That's another thing. So I had to ride out, calm myself down or whatever. So then cool heads always prevail. So the next day, her and I had a conversation about the whole situation. And what she told me blew my mind, changed my entire life. Okay. She said, well, mommy, what do you expect? How do you expect for me to act? Because I learned it from you, because I see you doing it. And I'm just like, am I the reason why my daughter is responding like this? Because of how I respond to things? Because it didn't dawn on me that she was really watching me. You feel what I'm saying? And so from that point on, I never did it again. I never did it again. If I was mad at my husband, or me and my husband had a disagreement, because I went to him and I talked to him about it, we would go off somewhere, we would have the conversation, or we just won't say anything to each other at all, for a day or so. If we're really, really mad, just let me, we'll either talk about it later, or I'll just walk off, go out for a ride, or he go out for a ride, or whatever. But you know, it changed the dynamic of everything, and how I deal with situations and the way he deals with situations, which my husband ain't really like that. I'm more emotional, because of course I'm a female, but I'm more emotional and I get mad and very passionate about stuff faster than he does. But you just that's just I'm just telling y'all that just to say that you just have to be very careful. These kids sound like they are traumatized, and this is something that they deal with on a regular basis. I don't know what made him go live and display his family in that light, because everything doesn't need to be put on social media. Now, if he was just recording, then hey, just record, but go live and allow and let the rest of let's let the rest of us in to see just how dysfunctional your situation is, and to see how it's affecting your kids. And now everybody's going to be looking at Ray J in a different light. You feel what I'm saying? But I just feel like him and Princess, they need to do some type of counseling, come to some type of agreement about something, so they won't be acting like this in front of these kids. Because Melody was, oh my God, she was like so upset, and no child needs to be going through that. No child needs to see that. Okay, of course we're gonna have, as adults we're gonna have disagreements, but your children are watching you, and they watching you to see how you're going to handle those situations. And that's how they're going to handle situations throughout their lives. But anyway, you guys, I just wish them the best. I just, hope that they can come to terms. Either they're going to be together, or they not going to be together, or they're going to co-parent. They need to come to some type of understanding, because it is clearly affecting their children. But anyway, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, The Real Mrs. J. And I will see y'all on the next video. Peace.